please remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. Good morning. My name is Janet Jones, principal of Utica High School, and I would like to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2012. I would like to thank our talented members of the band and the director, Mr. Michael Sauer, for their participation today. Our band receives high ratings as they compete across the United States. I will begin our program by introducing our honored guests who have come to celebrate this special day with the class of 2012. Starting with our Board of Education members to my right, Mrs. Jean L. Kleida, Vice President. Give her some love. Mrs. Michelle Templeton, Secretary. Dr. Robert Ross, Treasurer. Mrs. Jennifer Priebus, Trustee. And Mr. Ken Kolchak, Trustee. To my left, the Superintendent's Cabinet, starting with the Superintendent of Utica Community Schools, Dr. Christine M. Johns. Dr. Johns' Cabinet members, Mr. Robert Monroe, Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning. Ms. Stephanie Egan, Assistant Superintendent for Business and Employee Services. And Mr. Mark Davey, Assistant Superintendent for Auxiliary Services. You know and love them, our building administrators, Mr. Pete Paulin and Mr. Jarrett McAvoy. And our Utica High School department chairs, would you please stand and be recognized? Also, we have with us today junior high and elementary principals from Cluster 2. Please give them some love. Our support staff, Mr. Henry Pyhowski and Officer Louis Francis. And we appreciate the work of our class advisors, senior class advisors, Mrs. Kelly Bronsky, and Mrs. Katie Lolito. Our junior class advisor, Mrs. Erin Dirk. Our sophomore class advisor, Ms. Courtney DeFrance. And our student council advisor, Mrs. Kimberly Hotston. I am happy to report that the students in the class of 2012 received state and national recognition for their accomplishments. There are 2 National Merit finalists in the class of 2012. Students in the class of 2012 worked to ensure that the Chief Connection, the school store, was rated 2nd in the nation, And since 2009, students in Destination Imagination were rated #1 at nationals for creating public service announcements on domestic violence. You guys have accomplished a lot. Over $2 million in scholarships were offered to seniors in this class. And beginning with their junior year, students in the class of 2012 have taken 2,548 advanced placement courses to prepare for their post-secondary studies. All right, that's something to celebrate. And to top it off, a student in this class received a perfect score on the ACT exam. We all celebrated that. One piece of advice I want to leave with you today as you move forward in your life: don't waste your time with questions regarding challenges and obstacles you will face. Don't ask the question, why, but ask, what now? Analyzing the why of a situation will only keep you stuck in the past. Having a what now focus will allow you to take the lessons from your experiences and apply them to your future. The what now keeps you focused on the future. Author Helen Keller says, when one door of happiness closes, another door opens. But often, we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened to us. Let me highlight some what now examples. After being incarcerated for wanting change in South Africa, Nelson Mandela could have been bitter about circumstances over which he had no control. Instead, he dedicated himself to ending apartheid in South Africa, which led to his being elected president and receiving the Nobel Peace Prize. It was documented that if the public had known about John F. Kennedy's health problems, he probably would have never been elected president. As a Catholic, John F. Kennedy was given his last rites 3 times before the age of 40. He could have accepted his seeming fate of being an unhealthy person. Instead, after each health challenge, he focused on the what now and became president of the United States at the age of 43. The author of the famous Dr. Seuss books, Theodore Seuss Geisel, was rejected by 23 publishers prior to being awarded a contract. With all the rejections, he could have considered that his works were not up to par. Theodore could have lived his life out asking the question, why? But he was a what now kind of a guy, which landed him the title as being one of America's top authors, selling over 200 million copies. In closing, M.J. Ryan, the author of The Happiness Makeover, says, very few people's lives travel a straight line from a particular dream to its fulfillment. Life is always throwing us curveballs that we must learn to respond to with grace. Indeed, it is in the curves themselves that we often find the open door. I could go on and on with examples. My point is, life is full of distractions. Stay focused on the open doors. Never give up. And please, don't get stuck in the whys of life. Considering your accomplishments, I see the class of 2012 as being a part of a what now generation. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize the salutatorians and the valedictorians for the class of 2012. Would you please come forward? Starting with our salutatorians, Alex Susala. He will be attending the University of Michigan and his major, physics. Justin Max. He will be attending Wayne State University and his major, chemistry. And now starting with our valedictorians, Augustine Martinez. He will be attending Mary Grove College, his major, criminology. Antonino Matina. He plans on attending Michigan State University in his major, kinesiology. Amy Smith. She plans on attending the University of Detroit Mercy, her major, nursing. Michael Pilcher. He plans on attending Wayne State University and his major, political science. Pedro Espinosa. He will be attending the University of Michigan and his major, mechanical engineering. Daniel Van Camp. He will be attending the University of Michigan as his major, engineering. Michael Farah. He will be attending Wayne State University in his major, pre-pharmacy. Connie Gao. She will be attending the University of Michigan, and she's undecided right now about her major. Emily Briggs. She will be attending Purdue University, her major chemical or mechanical engineering. Kristen Berg. She will be attending Hillsdale College, her major, political science. David Smelly. He will be attending the University of Michigan in his major, computer science. Shauna Boyd. She will be attending Oakland University in her major, business. And the top student in the class of 2012, Nicholas Mopolis. He will be attending the University of Michigan in his major, biomedical engineering. Let's congratulate all of our salutatorians and our valedictorians for the class of 2012. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Although we no longer can physically see his presence, I would like to recognize the contributions of Montrese Coleman, who was a member of the class of 2012. Montrese loved his school and his friends. He was a person who enjoyed giving. Montrese was a shining star in the class of 2012. I, along with Dr. Chris Dabrowski, English teacher at Utica High School, presented the Coleman family with a plaque that says, Shining Star, Montrese Coleman, class of 2012, in memory of his contributions in supporting the staff and students of Utica High School. He was a member of the football team, the basketball team, the track team, the Senior Southmore Mentoring Program, and he supported school-wide activities. A dozen yellow roses were also presented to the family. The color yellow represents the sun, which is the brightest light in the universe. Montrese was a light that shined in the halls of Utica High School, and he will live in our hearts forever. The Coleman family asks that I extend their best wishes to the class of 2012. Let's give Montrese Coleman a little attention. Yes. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to present to you the top student in the class, again, of 2012, Nicholas Samopoulos. He will come now and give the valedictory address. Welcome him.
Let me start by saying good morning, everyone. Faculty, board members, family, and friends, welcome. Class of 2012, I pose to you a question. What is high school all about? Well, the shortest answer is that the purpose is to get an education and get into college. That's a hard fact to argue since it is called high school. But I'll bet you any parent here today can tell you that high school is more than that. Some might say it's about making memories. Others will tell you it's about making friendships that last forever. But many will still tell you that the purpose is to find yourself. Our first true steps in self-discovery happen in high school under the supervision and mentorship of our teachers and parents. These are the people we should all thank, because without the faculty, coaches, family, and friends, we would not have had the support we needed in these most critical years of our lives. I personally want to thank my mom and dad for keeping me on track through school, because without you, I would be nothing. All of us has changed through these 3 years. I can personally say that if you were to compare a photo of me from 10th grade to now, I've grown quite a bit, a little taller and a little leaner. However, if you were to compare an internal snapshot of myself from 10th grade to now, the difference would be astounding. In 10th grade, I had maybe 3 close friends and a few more distant ones. Today, I can say I have a group of people I would be apt to call my second family. Things change in high school because of all the opportunity offered to us. At Utica High, we have a plethora of sports, clubs, and organizations to be a part of. Whether you are a thespian, a writer, a reader, a musician, a scholar, a volunteer, or an athlete. It's here that we meet those people that you just absolutely connect with. Those that you can trust to have your back through thick and thin. These are friends we can hold on to well into the future. But that doesn't mean if you didn't find your BFF, it ends here. Life after high school is ripe with opportunities to make new friends, or even closer ones than the ones made in high school. While our friendships have grown, what changed the most in our process of self-discovery were our dreams. Personally, I wanted to do something in the medical field. That is until I spent some time as a medical center intern to really learn the job. I didn't find it to be as interesting as I thought, and I quickly shifted my career goal to one in engineering to pursue my passion in robotics, a passion I discovered in high school. I know many of you have similarly uncovered new interests and dreams the same way. At Utica, many of us found our place, and some of us didn't. That doesn't mean you don't belong. You just have to keep searching. Because high school isn't the end of the road, it's only the beginning. I'd like to end with a quote from Dean Kamen. We are in a race between knowledge and catastrophe. If we keep track of what is important, never lower our standards, or forget why we are here, we have the ability to change the world. Well, once we find ourselves and know what is important to us, we can all change the world. So, class of 2012, let's go change the world.
Please help me in welcoming Pedro Espinosa, who is our senior speaker, who will come now and give farewell remarks. Give him some love.
Welcome parents, faculty, board member, Administrators, family, and friends, welcome, class of 2012. We have come a long ways from being a sophomore, not knowing what to expect from Utica, to becoming a senior and chanting, "This is our house." In a couple of minutes, though, Utica will no longer be our house. But just because we no longer will be a chieftain doesn't mean you can't chant, "This is our house" anymore. We have the power to make the world ours, to make it our house. You can change the world significantly, whether it's through your ideas, your athletic abilities, your artistic interpretations, your leadership skills, or with your sheer hard work and dedication, you can make an impact. Take your problem-solving skills you have gained from all those rigorous classes and invent the next Facebook, the next Twitter, the next iPad. Hone your athletic talents that you developed in high school so it might become an example for generations to come. Inspire people everywhere with your artistic talent you nurtured by taking their art, drama, or English class. Take the leadership skills gained from NHS, Student Council, Key Club, SSP, and HOSA, and become one of the leaders that change the community around them for the greater good. With your hard work and passion, you can join the armed forces, workforce, whatever other path you may take. Thanks to your experiences at Utica, you have the tools to do something great in the future. Right now, we are at a crossroad between the new and exciting world that we have ahead of us and the loving memories of high school. For many, it was sad to leave Utica behind. You will look back and smile at all the good memories you made these last few years. You remember your sophomore year when you walked in school the day of the competition assembly, and you were overwhelmed by all the energy and spirit that only Utica students can bring. You remember getting up early one Friday morning during your junior year so you can be part of the pep assembly Utica had for the Channel 4 Game of the Week. You remember senior year laughing when Miss Jones danced in the gym after a final competition assembly. You will miss all the amazing friendships that you have formed during high school. But as Richard Bach once said, don't be dismayed at goodbyes. A farewell is necessary before you can meet again. And meeting again after moments of a lifetime is certain for those who are friends. While these thoughts and memories are good reasons to miss high school, there are bigger and better moments awaiting you in the future. There will be many opportunities that you may not have known out there just waiting for you. Take advantage of these opportunities and impact the world. Make sure you stand out and let your voice be heard so everyone knows that this, the world, is our house now. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Christine M. Johns. Dr. Johns is in her 6th year as superintendent of our schools. Under her leadership, students here at Utica High School and throughout Utica Community Schools continue to perform at levels that are among the best in our district's history. Our graduation rates are among the highest in Macomb County. Our students continue to be recognized for academic excellence throughout the state and nation. Under Dr. John's visionary and progressive leadership, Utica Community Schools has created a college culture for all students. Utica Community Schools continues to be recognized for effective career and college readiness programs, including nationally honored advanced placement programs, the Utica Center for Science and Industry, the Utica Academy for International Studies, the Utica Center for Mathematics, Science, and Technology, and our comprehensive career and technical education course offerings. The district was also one of only 40 U.S. districts recently recognized by the U.S. Department of Education and the White House for its innovation and use of technology. Dr. Johns holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Pittsburgh, a master's degree from Johns Hopkins University, and both a Master of Education degree and Doctor of Education degree in administration from Harvard University. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming our Superintendent of Utica Community Schools, Dr. Christine M. Johns.
Thank you, Mrs. Jones. Members of the Board of Education, family and friends, administrators and teachers, and graduates, welcome to the Utica High School Class of 2012 commencement ceremony. Chieftains, this is your day. Enjoy it. But in the excitement, please also take time to thank the many people who helped you arrive at this special moment. Thank your parents, grandparents, and others who are cheering you on today, not with a tweet or a text, but with the old-fashioned way, with a big hug and a warm handshake. Even in our digital world, personal contact and kindness are still the best ways to communicate to those who matter most. This is truly an important day. High school commencement is a ritual that celebrates your accomplishments. And what a ritual it is. Caps and gowns, proud parents and grandparents, photos, music, speeches, those unexpected emotions, and yes, receiving that hard-won high school diploma. Hold on to this moment and cherish these memories, for tomorrow your life begins anew. Just as your parents and grandparents did before you, you are entering a new time and embarking on a new path. You may travel the globe, you may blaze a trail in business or industry, you may discover a cure, you may invent the next big thing. Wherever your path leads, I hope you will continue to learn all you can, so you can do all that needs to be done. I am very confident that you will apply the knowledge gained in your first 13 years of schooling wisely and well. In true Michigan spirit, you will use your intellect, creativity, and Macomb County work ethic, not just to thrive, but to survive. You will have many choices along the way. You will be asked to think smarter and to work harder than ever before. And sometimes the rules may change. Most of you are familiar with the Hunger Games movie. You may have also seen The Avengers. Much like the characters in these films, you will learn to adapt to changes, to come up with solutions, and to unite your strengths with those of others to achieve your goals. In the movie world, extraordinary challenges call for superheroes with special powers. But as we often see, the strengths of just one individual are not enough. It is only by uniting the powers and talents of all can humanity be saved. In our world, the real world, the challenges of poverty, disease, and social tensions call for everyday heroes, armed with the power of knowledge, the strength of conviction, and the talent to achieve. You have demonstrated through study and hard work that you possess many of these same powers. But to succeed as a real-life Avenger, you must also know when it's time to unite with others, to know when it should be I and when should it be us. Increasingly, our global society demands us to be successful as individuals and to stand strong together. You already know how to do both of these. You've already proven it at Utica High School and across the nation. For example, Utica High School students have been to Salt Lake City with one of the nation's top school stores. You've been to St. Louis with Crevolution and to Tennessee with Destination Imagination. You created a rhythm city and made magic with your top-ranked fine arts programs. You cared for others, including blanketing the community through the Linus Project and supporting cancer research with Relay for Life and The Amazing Race. Seated among you this morning are one of the state's top student journalists and a student who earned a perfect score on the ACT. Clearly, you have shown the power to achieve both as I and as us. Congratulations, graduates. Today, we celebrate your accomplishments as individuals and together as the Utica High School class of 2012. Tomorrow, your new life begins. No one can foretell the future, but one thing is certain: you have the power to change it for the better, and that's even more cause for celebration. Congratulations.
Please Please help me in welcoming Mrs. Jean Kleida, Vice President of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education. Mrs. Kleida has 2 children who have graduated from the district, and she has served our community since 1998. She holds a Bachelor of Arts degree from Michigan State University. Mrs. Kleida also serves our community through her many volunteer activities, including the Utica Community Schools Foundation for Educational Excellence. As a foundation member, she has spearheaded an annual Arts and Idols event that has provided scholarships to approximately 60 graduates in our community, including many who are here today to receive their diplomas. Mrs. Kleida is representing a 7-member Board of Education that is focused on creating greater opportunities for our students. Utica High School is fortunate to be under the leadership of the Board of Education members who are committed to student achievement and encouraging our children to reach higher. Please welcome our Board of Education Vice President, Mrs. Jean Kleida.
Good morning. Parents, families, educators, and of course, our Utica High 2012 graduates. It is my distinguished honor to be on behalf of this Board of Education in congratulating you on your commencement. On this day of deserved congratulations, I have a question to ask. As each of you inherits the mantle of responsibility bestowed upon new graduates at graduation, how will you make a difference? I am certain your Utica Community Schools and Utica High School education has prepared you for life, but to what end will each of you strive to improve your world? A former president addressed a group of graduates much like yourself with the following poignant message. We need enthusiasm, imagination, and ability to face facts, even unpleasant ones, bravely. We need courage of the young. Yours is not the task of making your way in the world, but the task of remaking a world which you will find before you. May every one of us be granted the courage, the faith, and the vision to give the best that is in us to that remaking. Despite the fact that this advice was given 80 years ago by Franklin Roosevelt, it holds for today as it is a fundamental key for people who strive not only to better themselves, but also improve the world around them. Your challenge is broader than a new career or a new school, but a new world. Your decision should not simply continue that world, but must alter it for the better. Your resolve will shape generations to come. The responsibility you will have to fill the role of pathfinder and to build with others around the world a global network of purpose and to give future generations a world that we can honor then as we do today. Great duties and joys await you. Meet them with vision, purpose, and passion. May the future you envision for yourself be worthy of all the dreams you have for yourself today. Invest what you have learned and achieved in something greater than yourselves. Look around you. Look out into the audience. Beside you are those who will help you shape tomorrow. Around you and in this arena are those who, with great hope and confidence, look to that tomorrow with anticipation. Seek out challenge. Distinguish yourselves in all that you do. Be courageous. Have faith, vision, and find greatness in your endeavor, wherever your path may lead. Now, on behalf of the Utica Community Schools Board of Education, Utica High School Class of 2012, we congratulate you and wait with great anticipation for your remaking of the world in which we live. Now, by the power vested in the Board of Education, the Superintendent of Schools, by the State of Michigan, it gives us great pleasure to present you, the Class of 2012, with your diploma. Ladies and gentlemen, let us proceed with the ceremony.
Nicholas Isaac Simopoulos, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology, National Honor Society.
Shauna Lee Boyd, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
David Patrick Smelly, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology, National Honor Society.
Kristen Melissa Berg, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Emily Paige Briggs, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Connie Gao, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Michael Farah, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Daniel John Van Camp, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Pedro Ricardo Espinoza, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Michael Scott Pilcher, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar.
Amy Noel Smith, summa cum laude, National Honor Society.
Antonino Matina, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Augustine Martinez, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Justin Michael Max, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Alex Paul Susala, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Anthony Jerome Cavatayo, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Alyssa Mary Kramer, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Taylor Grace Young, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Natasha Stubbs.
One strong. Lindsay Rose Spagnola.
Stephanie Cornelia Domsick, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Jessica Christine Vallis.
James Douglas Abbey, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
Andrew William Ackerman.
Derek Tillman Atkins.
Jeffrey Scott Adkins.
Katie Marlena Atkins.
Tiffany Nicole Agrusa, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
Saad Areen Al-Najjar, summa cum laude.
Melhem Aliyah Mad.
Justin J. Allard.
Jessica Lynn Alsobrooks.
Mazen Al-Zuhari.
John Paul Anderson, Jr.
Matthew August Anderson.
Orlando Javier Arizmendi.
Lucas Marek Baginski.
Stuart McDonald Bailey, Center for Science and Industry.
Chelsea Ann Baker.
Cameron Jennings Ban.
Shelby Lauren Beauregard, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Taylor Lorraine Beauregard, magna cum laude.
Sarah Christine Bakari.
Monica Ann Barishai.
Matthew Michael Berlin, cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Harold Bisia.
Hunter Thomas Binkowski, cum laude.
Joelle Cecilia Black.
Holly Alice Bono.
Dario Basankich.
Christopher Robert Bosich.
Chelsea May Brennan.
Jonathan Joseph Broll.
Bradley Andrew Bryant.
Kelsey Lynn Buchanan.
Alicia Serafina Burke.
Grace Marie Butler.
Kayla T. Bird.
Ashley Noel Campbell.
Joshua Adam Campbell.
Andrew Douglas Carroll.
Michelle Marie Carver.
Anthony Rosario Cassisi, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Devpreet Kaur Chahal, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology, National Honor Society.
Joshua Dwayne Chapman.
Thomas James Charleston.
Brittany Ann Chetsky, cum laude.
Haven Hadir Chola.
Anthony Joseph Serrallo.
Austin Reed Clays, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Miranda Evelyn Clements, magna cum laude.
Olivia Ann Clisby, cum laude.
Nicholas Edward Cope.
Brianna Nicole Corrado, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Nicole Marie Kraus.
Eric Michael Culberson, Center for Science and Industry.
Taylor Ann Cyphers.
Elena Reed Danielson.
Sarah Marina Dano.
Megan Marie Dar.
Samantha Holly Davy, cum laude.
Ariana Nicole Davidson.
David Daoud.
Stephen Paul DeClerc.
And Jeanette Renee DeCoco Cole.
Derek Mitchell DeCoste.
Christopher Daniel DeLuca, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Sarah Marie Dembeck.
Brandon Michael Deneen.
Courtney Rochelle DePriest.
Rebecca Carrie DeTroyer.
Casey Nicole Diaz, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Megan Elaine Dickey.
Carly Ann DiDonato.
Peter Jelai.
Adam William Doan.
Linda Dokic.
Jacob Alexander Doran.
Stacy Renee Drake cum laude.
Luke Benjamin Durevsky, magna cum laude.
Xavier Michael Dries.
Michaela Bree Dunn, magna cum laude.
Tiffany N. Earls.
Eric Joseph Edward Eby.
Nicole S. Eid.
Gino Charbel Elian.
Destiny Ann Elias.
Celine Jamie Eliopoulos.
Mason James Eller.
Aaron Victor Engel.
Joseph Angelo Engel.
Spencer Gary Engel.
Kevin Gustavo Erazo.
Elizabeth Nicole Evans.
Kaya Shalon Felton.
Jordan Lee Finta.
Shelby Rose Firestein, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
Avery Bryce Fluitt.
Jacob Hunter Foster, cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Luke Charles Foster.
Heather Nicole Fox.
Carly Ann Franklin.
Zachary Allen Freeland.
Corey Michael Gage.
Frank Thomas Gambino.
Amanda Hope Goronsky.
Andrew Ryan George.
Marissa Nicole Germain.
Henna Ahmed Gayas.
Mohammed Hassan Gayas, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Megan Marie Gilbert.
Nicholas Thomas Giles.
Tiffany Lynn Gittens.
Kevin Charles Getter, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Joshua Robert Gepper.
Margaret Ellen Getch, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Zachary Ty Goss.
Anthony Michael Goucher.
Aaron John Grady.
Alicia Marie Green.
Daniel David Green.
David Aaron Grove.
Milan Sado Gruchek.
Angelo S. Gulla.
Samantha Samad Habib.
Angela Marie Hagan.
Stephanie Marie Hasty, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Bridget Marie Halsey.
Melissa Hanish, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Michelle Frances Harms.
Samantha Marie Harrington.
Caitlin Renee Hawkins.
Mohamed Rial Hekmat.
Raquel Francesca Herrera.
Timothy Lawrence Hicks.
Yusuf Halal.
Austin Richard Hill.
Justin Richard Hill.
Taya Adriana Hill.
Samantha Renee Hockey.
Felicia Marie Holiday.
Miguel William Hollingsworth.
Jacob James Hoppy.
Megan Catherine Haran.
Aaron Roy Herenick.
Shahad Basil Humam.
Andrew Michael Hupfel, cum laude.
Ji Yoon Her, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Jenna Marie Harrell.
Damian Robert Idziak, summa cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Chidima Faith Efesu.
Jessica Jabro.
Ashley Marie Jacques.
Paige Lorraine Janice.
Adriana Jurgis.
Veronica Jurgis.
Dandon Johnson.
Justin Michael Johnson.
Samantha Lee Johnston, Center for Science and Industry.
Kelsey McKell Jones.
Victoria Nicole Jones, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Kader Bassam Kanam.
Ronnie Hatheam Kananan.
Fadi A. Kathawa.
Hatham Kanaya.
Carly Nicole Kerr.
Cecilia Marie Kinney.
Brian Salim Caracoza.
Kyle David Klein, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Christopher William Coaster.
Lucas Esau Koja.
Shelby Aaron Culp, cum laude.
Andrew Douglas Koval.
Cheslea Faith Cribbs.
Anna Robin Crone.
Dustin Lee Kuntz.
Stanislaw Gabriel Kushnish.
Lauren Patrick Lacey.
Kelsey Rose LaFond.
Tyler Allen Lafort.
Oliver Lance Jr.
Erica Elena Lang.
Nicholas Patrick Langolier Reeves.
Cassidy Ann Langley.
Jarrett Daniel Lapointe.
Sabrina Joe Laughlin.
Lisa Marie Latouf.
Lori Catherine Latouf, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Delton Imad Lazar.
Nicholas Timothy Leach.
Tyler James Leader.
Jocelyn Shelby Lear.
Lauren Ashley Lemming.
Lawrence Joshua Levi.
John David Lewis.
Devin Daniel Liberty.
Christine Lugerai.
Thomas Carl Lorkowski.
Augustina Lusai.
Salvatore Lupo.
Alexander Richard Madej.
Ashley Irene Makowski.
Katrina Josephine Manetta.
Jordan Taylor Marks.
Salin Khalid Maruf.
Andrew James Marroquin.
Mackenzie Marie Martin.
Kendall Ray Masters.
Grisela Mattia.
Brittany Mary Mattia, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Christian Gerard Mazurik.
Courtney Noel McCanch.
Aaron Edward McCullough, cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Danielle Marie McGregor.
Ian Crawford McGregor.
Shannon Audrey McHugh, cum laude.
Molly Ann McKeon.
Jessica Lynn McNeil, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology, National Honor Society.
Gabrielle K. Malash.
Christina Ann Metzentine, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Sebastian Machalski, magna cum laude, UCS Advanced Placement Scholar.
Chad Joseph Miller.
Thomas Lane Miller.
Sarah June Meitzler.
Vincenza Monaco.
Patricia Victoria Morris.
Olivia S. Musa.
Chad A. Moyer, magna cum laude, Utica Academy for International Studies.
James Norman Murphy, Center for Science and Industry.
Curtis Jamil Murphy.
Trevor Ian Murphy, Center for Science and Industry.
Brandon Michael Muse.
Tierra LaShawn Myers.
Matthew Angelo Navarra.
Claudiana Nadoy.
Benjamin Scott Neary, Center for Science and Industry.
Elena Nikai.
Angela Nikolavsky.
Amalia Nemo.
Nicholas David Nixon, cum laude.
Caitlin Christine Oberts.
Christopher Earl Ogg.
Amanda Michelle Ograzik, Center for Science and Industry.
Jacqueline Ray Oleski.
Kayla Alexis Olson.
Adrian Marius Osowski.
Angela Francis Palazzola.
Adrian Pulishai.
Dominique Constina Pencato.
Maria Nicole Parison.
Ryan William Parker.
Taylor Renee Powensky.
Aaron James Peabody.
Jessica Lee Peddle.
Joseph Anthony Pellerito.
Angela Marie Palillo, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Allison Lee Peters. Thanks, Sam. Good, buddy.
Sama Faiz Phillip.
Nathan Tyler Phillips.
Blake Anthony Piper.
Michael Paluski, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
Jessica Policina, cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Francesco Alexander Polaccia.
Jessica Renee Pauley.
Leon Popeye.
Vincent Polis.
Adelina Prela.
Taylor Jean Primo, cum laude.
Nathan Allen Mark Rainville.
Joshua Christian Rakes.
Brandon Gabriel Arasho.
Austin James Rawling.
Christina Barbara Ann Rebbe.
Shane Luke Rentz.
Cecilia Christine Resendez.
Donald Michael Rogalski.
Dylan Douglas Ross.
Kyla Nicole Rowe.
Taylor Marie Rusinski.
Anthony Michael Rousseau, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Marvin Sabah.
Fadi Mazin Salim.
Sally Mohanad Saleen.
Nadine Thamer Salman.
Dushan Sarek.
Linda Christine Shireman.
Danielle Corinne Schwenkel.
Christopher David Scott, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Glenn William Scott, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Christopher Lawrence Scully.
Jenna Nicole Saiba.
Alexander Brian Selly.
Brianna Suzanne Selick, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology.
Steffi M. Shaji.
Lauretta Shalaku.
Russell Jamal Simmons.
Michael D. Simonson, Center for Science and Industry.
Navneet Kaur Singh.
Jobaline Sanishtai.
Trinity Marie Slabacorn, cum laude.
Alan Ryan Smith.
Tiffany Ann Smith.
Scott Earl Sosha, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Granville G. Salaka.
Crystal Luis Soli.
Stephen Paul Swade.
Valentine Stanchu.
Adam Nicholas Steck.
Sarah Kathleen Stewart.
Jonathan Richard Steiner.
Lexus Amber Stokes.
Sarah Elizabeth Stone.
Lucas Suchaki, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Madison Kendall Suferdini, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
Shelby Ann Swiss.
Stanislaw Schnitka Jr.
Rachel Gladys Tallow.
Jonathan Paul Tormina, cum laude.
Dominica Tarazi, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Corey Michael Terracino.
Andrew Paul Thompson.
Mary Catherine Tomlin.
Go. Jacqueline May Townsend, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Derek William Troy.
Natalie Lauren Bambas.
Sean Michael Vandenbosch.
Stephen Edmund Vandeputty.
Brandon William Van Giesen.
Jason David Van Rickenham, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Brandon David Van Sickle, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar.
Oscar Javier Vargas.
Carmela Josephine Venturini, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Alexander Devante Verdun.
James Avery Vinsel.
Sherilyn Marie Verostic.
Nicole Ashley Vitale, magna cum laude, National Honor Society.
William Anthony Voltaggio.
Myrna F. Wadi.
Shay Lynn Walter.
Shu Yuan Wang, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
DeMarco Marquise Warren.
Lauren Page Weiser.
Austin Scott Weller.
Robert Dalton Wicker, Utica Center for Math, Science, and Technology.
Natalie Marie Wilk.
Kyra Medora Williams.
Tanisha Lanell Williams.
Marissa Ann Winter, cum laude, National Honor Society.
Michaela Morgan Wisner.
Alexander Ryan Wojcicki.
Spencer Daniel Wood.
Sierra Colette Woodard.
Raymond Michael Robleski.
Sarah Todd Young, cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Samantha Ann Zarens, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Manar Najib Zibari.
Michael Joseph Zentak.
Amber Marie Zilke, summa cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, Center for Science and Industry.
Candace Taylor Zullo, magna cum laude, Utica Advanced Placement Scholar, National Honor Society.
Courtney Renee Zullo, cum laude, National Honor Society.
All seniors, please stand at this time for the tassel ceremony. Currently, your tassel sits at the right side of your cap, representing your movement through Utica High. Hold your tassel in your right hand, which represents your sophomore year. You came to Utica High School with dreams and aspirations and ready to take your rightful place to begin your journey to excellence. Your class spirit, school pride, and your determination to excel academically was demonstrated early on. Now move your tassel to the center of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported your fellow chieftains. You embraced the ideas of hard work and cooperation, and you matured and moved into young adulthood. Now, finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This represents your senior year. As seniors, we ask that you be leaders individually and collectively. You forged a path, you set a high standard, and exceeded our expectations. At this time, I ask that all seniors please turn and face the center aisle. I'd like to congratulate the seniors in the class of 2012, and at this time you will be escorted out of the arena starting from the front rows. Congratulations to the class of 2012.